Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Thought I'd put it out there. Today I'm cooking meals fit for a king in repping my Uptown Kings. I want to give a shout out to Uptown Kings and their King series. I just want to tell you guys what today we're going to have a theme of being thankful for the kings in our life. Now I'm going to read you a little bit about the Uptown Kings just because it's so cool. Uptown Kings is a movement and brand inspired by kings that are gone, kings that are here, and kings behind bars. The medium is the message portraying urban empowerment through clothing, attitude, and lifestyle. Based on the stories, proverbs, and teachings of a West Indian upbringing, Uptown Kings represent courage, sacrifice, and remembering where we come from. Quote unquote, because transgressions like weapons can be melted down to create crowns. Remember that and believe that, everybody. Hey, that's on their about page, so I'm not just making that up. That's exactly what their mission is. And I'm repping them today. So these are meals fit for a king. It's Thanksgiving. What could be more appropriate? It's NFL Sunday. And so that's how we're going to rep this. Now I'm going to start from the very beginning. This is the beginning of my meal. I know it's afternoon. I'm late, but we don't care when we eat, so it's all good. So, very first thing. Now, I brined my turkey last night. Sorry, I didn't do a video for it. It was like 3 in the morning, and I just didn't do it. So, I'm going to show you how to prepare your turkey after the brine. And I'm going to break up these videos so they're bite-sized and easy to deal with, okay? So, this is basically how to prepare your turkey after it's been brined. Now, this is my big bad boy. I have, what is this measuring at? It's a young turkey. It is 5.91 kilograms, which translates into 13.029 pounds. That's what I'm dealing with. It's not a big turkey. It's a, it's a good sized turkey, but I don't need a great big turkey. So here's my the brine recipe. I will also include a link in this video message so that you guys know how to do it. So I'm just going to carry it over the sink and then I'm going to bring you with me. Okay, so it's heavy as all goodness. Here we go. And you're coming with me too. You've never been to this part of my kitchen before. Here we go. We're going to my sink. All right. Here's my sink. Very nice. I've got all kinds of stuff going on because it's Thanksgiving. All right. My turkey has been in this brine, and a brine is used to flavor and keep your turkey nice and moist, okay? You're not going to be able to see my face very much, but oh well. Anyway, this sucker has been in there since like last night, middle of the night. And ideally it could go a little bit longer if you want, but it doesn't have to. So in it, a lot of salt, it's water. I use black tea bags, seeds and spices and brown sugar and wine and all kinds of stuff. So, you know what? I need to move this pot first. Hold on. Whoa. Bear with me, everybody. This is super heavy. Okay. Here comes my turkey. Into my sink that has already been washed, disinfected. Okay, in goes my turkey. It's messy. This is such a messy job, guys, but it's worth it. So your brine, get rid of your brine. You're gonna go dump it outside or do whatever you gotta do with it, okay? Then you're going to take cold water in your clean sink and you're gonna rinse off the excess spices and salt, all that stuff that it's been soaking in. My turkey is now defrosted. I put it in, it was still slightly frozen, and that's okay to do. Rinsing it off. You're gonna rinse off the inside cavity as well. I don't need this little plastic thing that holds the feet together anymore. And you're also going to take out the neck and all that fun stuff that you get to play with, the innards, and that's for your gravy, etc., etc. So now I just gotta find it. You know what? This turkey didn't come with any innards. Are you kidding me? No way. No neck, no innards. Wow, that's terrible. I'm sad. Well, darn it all, that's okay. It's rinsed off, okay? And this plastic thing needs to come off, and there it goes. Into the garbage. Can't put plastic in the oven, people, so make sure you don't have any plastic stuff. Now, the next thing you need to do with this big bad turkey is you need to dry it off. And there's an interesting way I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to put it in the other part of the sink, the double sink. I'm going to wash my hands just so that I can move the screen. and you're gonna dry it off. You're gonna take towels, you're gonna dry it off, paper towels, very clean, or tea towels, very clean tea towels, and dry them off. If you can't seem to get your turkey dry enough, your poultry skin, I'm gonna show you my neat little trick, and you're gonna think it's funny, but it works like a charm, and you're gonna love me for it, okay? So I'm just gonna take some paper towel, bring you over to the sink a little closer, or bring you further. How about that, and then you can see me. Okay. I'm taking paper towels, okay? I already have paper towels in the bottom of my sink that I had already dried out too. And I'm dabbing the outside to get rid of all the moisture. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want butter to stick to it. Oil and water don't mix, guys. So if you want to massage the skin of your turkey with butter, you're going to need to dry it off, or it's just going to stick to you. And you're going to be frustrated. It's going to take way longer than it needs to. So this is kind of a mundane job, and it takes quite some time to do because every time you flip it, the bottom of it was wet, and then the inside of it was wet, and then you got more wet paper towels. But be true to it. You'll be fine. Don't worry. It's doable. Okay. I'm getting the majority off, okay? And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. What dries things in your house? Well, a dryer, right? Like a clothes dryer. You sure don't want to put your turkey in a clothes dryer. But another dryer you've got handy in the house is a hair dryer. Now, a hair dryer on not a cold setting, not a high setting, but maybe a medium setting, not too close to the skin, that's to burn it and make it all yucky, but just to dry the outside of the skin. Okay, guys, you got me? Here's my hair dryer. On it goes, my speed on high, sorry it's loud, my heat slightly lower. Okay, mine goes up to 1600, so I'm going to turn it down to like 1350-ish. You also want to dry the inside of this turkey off, because the inside is just going to keep dripping out the wet, okay, onto the outside. Now this can work pretty quickly. It's actually doing a bang-up job. My turkey is nearly dry. You also want to have your roasting pan close that you're going to transfer it into, that you're going to cook it in. And what you can do is put it one side, if it's dry already, put one side down that's dry, and then you can deal with the top side that's not so dry in the pot. Pan, sorry. So here goes my turkey. Oh! I'm gonna dry it off even more. It's just big enough for my turkey today, my roasting pan. I'll flip this over. Try to keep one hand clean, the clean hand, which is holding my dryer, and the other hand you do everything else with, okay? So if you're right-handed, you're really right-handed or really left-handed, and you can't do things with both hands, make sure you're keeping one hand dry and clean. So there you go. My turkey skin is dry now. Do you know how long that might take if you were like doing it just with the towel? A long time. All right. So that's that. My bird is now prepared from the brine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the whole outside of it with butter. Nothing else but butter. No oil. Nothing else. Butter. Butter is better. And then I'm going to put the spices on. So that's going to be another video. That's how to prepare it from the brine. Okay? All the way to the drying stage. And that's lovely. Thank you, hair dryer. You're the bomb. And that's Cooking with Kimberly King series today. Uptown Kings. Shout out. Happy Thanksgiving, Canada. And everyone else in the world, I guess, too. Hope you're thankful every day. Yeah, what am I going to say to you guys? Go and check me out. Follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/cookingwithkime with a capital E. Here's my fresh dry towel. And go to the Facebook fan page and like it. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. And go to the website, cookingwithkimberly.com. And you're also already probably checking me out on YouTube. It's a YouTube show, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. All right, everybody, eat deliciously. Ciao.